What's up? My name is Colby Sharp, 5th grade teacher in Michigan. Welcome to my channel where we try to help kids fall in love with reading. My favorite ways to do that is by sharing amazing books with them, and that's what we have today. The latest from Karina and Glaser, A Duet for Home, is an amazing 2022 middle grade novel that kids are going to be fascinated by. If the readers in your life are anything like the readers in my life, they love books that are told from multiple points of view, and that's what this book does. It goes back and forth with two different characters, Tyrell and June, and what they have in common is they live at the Huey House, which is a homeless shelter. And at the beginning of each day, the book is kind of broken into days. It says how many days they have each lived at the Huey House. So at the beginning of the book, Tyrell has lived there 1,275 days, and June has lived there 1 day. It's June's first day at the Huey House. Tyrell has lived there for 3 years. And I just loved the book. It was so interesting to, number one, see what it was like inside this homeless shelter where different families live. They have like their own room and they kind of come and go. Some obviously like Tyrell live a little bit longer. The book opens, bookmark fell, with an author's note from Karina. And that's helpful because she has some experience working in homeless shelters. So she kind of establishes herself as the authority on the subject and someone who can talk about it in an authentic way. What I really also, I don't know, I thought I was making a list of the things that I loved, but I already lost count. I think I'm at number 2. Reading teacher here. But a thing that I really loved, I felt that this book did an amazing job of humanizing the homeless. I think so often the kids in our classrooms, the kids in our schools, the kids in our communities think about homelessness as something that's like there's something wrong with the people, or they don't really seem like real people. Like we bring in canned goods and they don't think like maybe the kid sitting next to them lives in a homeless shelter. Maybe the kid in the other class who they sit next to on the bus is living in a homeless shelter, going to a homeless shelter after school. And not only does it humanize these people and make them seem like real people, but it just shows that they're awesome just like us. And maybe they're down on their luck for whatever reason, but they are kids who are working hard and trying to figure out life just like they are. And I think that's so powerful and so important and so missed by so many, not just kids, probably grown-ups too. So it's an amazing book. You're gonna love June and her sister. You're gonna love Tyrell and his good buddy. These kids are finding out that the government is trying to like move them out of the homeless shelter just because they want to have like low numbers for homeless. How many people are homeless in the community in New York City because they think that people will like that better, you know, for like the elections and stuff. And they're doing it without what's best for these people and actually getting them into homes and getting them jobs and getting their feet back underneath them. You get to learn about June and Tyrell's families, how they kind of ended up here, what's been happening, the tragedy. In June's family is that her father was killed in a car accident and it's just been really hard. Her mom is suffering from some severe depression and it's really powerful and beautiful. And there's music. June is a viola player and Tyrell has like dreams of becoming a musician. And then there's this woman who lives next door to the homeless shelter and she's playing every night her music. And it's just so good. You're going to love the characters. You're going to love some of the people who work at the Huey House. You're just going to love June's little sister. She's just going to capture your heart because she's just this brilliant little girl who loves dogs and is just so positive and so loving. And it's just everything this book is just everything. It's just everything. You just need to read it because it's everything. It's everything we love in middle grade novels. It's heroic, it's courageous, it's heartbreaking, it's beautiful. It'll rip your heart out, it'll put it back together. It will make you think and wonder and care. And what else can we ask for in a book? A Duet for Home. Buy it, read it, independent bookstores, classroom library, add it to that, school library, public library, buy a copy for the little free library in your neighborhood, whatever you do. Buy this book and read it, or just check it out and read it because it's so good. A Duet for Home. 5 stars. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Colby Sharp. I hope you have an awesome, fantastic day.